This is cut by the Slits. Let's talk records. It is October 1976 at the Hammersmith Odeon in London. 14-year-old Ariana Forster, who would later call herself Ari Up, was at a Patti Smith concert and was approached by Paloma Romero, who called herself Palm Olive, and Kay Chorus, who would be called Kay Chorus, to start a band. The Slits were loud, wild, and totally untrained. But that was the point. Tessa Pollitt joined on bass. They were fearless. The early lineup opened for The Clash on the White Riot tour, and were part of the same raw, chaotic punk underground that gave birth to bands like Subway Sect and The Raincoats. Viv Albertine soon replaced Chorus on guitar. By 1978, Palm Olive had already left the band and was replaced by drummer Budgie, who would later join Susie and the Banshees. Ari, Viv, and Tessa were still there, but their sound had shifted. Under the guidance of producer Dennis Bovell, a key figure in British dub reggae, the Slits slowed things down, pulled in deep grooves, and fused punk with dub in a way nobody had heard before. Cut by the Slits was released September 7th, 1979. The album was hypnotic yet challenging. The result was a hybrid that felt totally new. Punk energy with dub atmosphere. Feminist but fun. Political but playful. It opens with instant hit. Tracks like So Tough and Newtown take shots at macho posturing and consumer culture, but never in a didactic way. Ari's vocals are raw, accented, unpredictable. Sometimes childlike, sometimes feral. And of course, there's Typical Girls, the song that nailed the Slits' entire philosophy. It mocked the stereotypes of femininity while being catchier than anything on the radio. The lyrics were sarcastic and sharp. Typical girls stand by their men, they don't think clearly. It was feminist without being preachy. Riot Girl before Riot Girl even had a name. Then there's the album cover, maybe one of the most punk statements of all. The three members topless, caked in mud and glaring at the camera in defiance. It was photographed by Penny Smith, who had photographed many legendary acts, including the iconic London Calling cover. The image was confrontational, tribal, and completely uninterested in male gaze. Viv Albertine later said it was their way of reclaiming their bodies and rejecting the polished, pretty image expected of women in music. Cut wasn't a commercial hit, but it became a cult classic, and essential in post-punk history. It influenced generations, from the Raincoats and Bikini Kill, Bratmobile, Sleater-Kinney. It's raw, it's real, and it still feels like a slap in the face. In the best way. In 2020, Cut landed at number 260 on Rolling Stone magazine's 500 Greatest Albums of All Time list.